Several years ago, I received an email and then a phone call from an administrator of a grant fund based in New York saying they wanted to give the Clarkston Area Optimist a grant money. I immediately thought if somebody was trying to scam us, and I got phone numbers and circled back and went back and called the bank, and I kept circling back to the same lady, and I finally realized she was legitimate. And so she said, no, this is real, and we want to give you money so that you can, fulfill the mission of the Clarkston Area Optimist. So despite my best efforts, we have received this grant money, and we've been able to put it to good use in our community.
Over the past few years, there have been hundreds of projects funded by the Clarkston Area Optimist Club. Money generously given to the Optimists via the Bartsch Family Trust was given with instructions to inject the money into community efforts focusing on family, children, and education, all with the goal, taken from the creed of the Optimist Club, of making your optimism come true. Over the next few episodes, we will highlight some of these projects in action and find out how they are making your optimism come true. But first, here are some of the Clarkston Area Optimists and community members talking about many of the inspiring projects that the club has assisted.
We are able to give a lot of money to very worthwhile organizations throughout the community and the school system.
I'm really excited that the Optimists were able to support the archery range. I understand that it's a scholarship sport now, that Michigan is leading the way, and having tried it out, it's fun for adults too.
Clarkston Family Farm, I think that they've provided a wonderful opportunity for the children of this community to actually see where our food comes from.
It's the senior celebration. I just think it's a great opportunity to support the seniors of Clarkston and keep them safe on graduation night.
I think it's wonderful what the SCAMP program does for the special needs children, and it's wonderful that we get support for this program.
Steve Wyckoff and Jeff Pearsall and the trades program they started last 2 years ago, the Optimist Club help. I think it's important that the young kids today have choices and tracks, and everybody doesn't have to go to college.
The Oats horse adoption program, they have horses that help the, children with problems they have just through riding and learning about horses.
Depot Park for the new swings and the equipment that the kids come into the park to use. It's particularly pleasing to see the mothers there with their kids, and they're just having a heck of a time.
Challenge Day was a group of individuals that came from California and changed our whole student body, our staff, about how students interact with each other and the experiences that they have, and really building empathy amongst our students.
One of our programs to support the social, emotional health and welfare of our kids is called Leader in Me. And the Leader in Me program is really a curriculum that was designed to improve students' ability to kind of get into school, to stay in school, to combat bullying, improve attendance. And the Optimist Club, in their support of that, has really turned our elementary program to a new level. Through their engagement and investment, we've seen improved attendance, we've seen reduced bullying and reduced discipline referrals, and we really think that this effort that was very much supported by our Optimist Club has served to really add to the fabric of the Clarkston community.
I like them all. We've done quite a variety of grants over the years. A lot of the things that we've done have been seed money to get an idea started, and then once it's started, it'll germinate on its own.
We always ask for volunteers for the grant committee, and this year we had 15 members of our organization, the Optimist Club, work on the grants and take a look at the grants. We review all the grants. The grants are given for groups of children and youth, not necessarily for one particular person. And we always look, the goal of our grant is this bringing out the best in kids in the Clarkston community?
On future episodes, we'll visit each of the recent grant recipients to learn more about their programs and the positive impact they're making on the youth of our community. That's all for this episode, but we've got more to share with you next time on Make Your Optimism Come True, and made possible by the Clarkston Area Optimist Club.